Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. Hope Uzodimma, the Supreme Court governor. His administration has been characterized by killings, bloodlettings here and there. We all know how Hope Uzodimma came into power when the Supreme Court had called him. The All Progressive Congress, in which Hope Uzodimma championed as their party flag bearer, was fought in the elections that was held on March 2019 in the state. But then the Supreme Court turned around and all of a sudden declared him the winner of the election. So my country people, hence he got that name, the Supreme Court governor. Now, in a recent development, Hope Uzodimma, went against the law. In fact, he violated the appropriations law and spent about 2.5 billion on government house vehicles without budgetary allocations. Now, guys, this is a very serious offense. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The Imo State Governor, Hope Uzodimma, spent 2.5 billion between October and December 2023 to buy government house vehicles. A copy of the state budget performance report was obtained by Sahara reporters. The government house vehicles are official cars used by the governor, his wife, the deputy, and their aides. Now, it was reported that the document showed that Hope Uzodimma spent about 2.5 billion naira on the purchase of government house vehicles without budgetary allocations in the 2023 budget approved by the Imo State House of Assembly. And according to the Nigerian Constitution, spending by governors without the approval of the state lawmakers is extra budgetary and it is illegal. While nothing was budgeted and approved in the Imo 2023 budget for the purchase of the government house vehicles, the governor, within 3 months, violated the state appropriation law and spent about 2.5 billion on the vehicles. Another 2.3 billion was also spent by Governor Hope Uzodimma on the Imo Security Organization without any budgetary allocation and approval by the State Assembly. Now, who does that? Hope Uzodimma in November 2023, we all know, got re-elected in an election characterized by vote buying, intense vote buying, by rigging. The election was roundly criticized and rejected by the opposition parties, the Labour Party and the People's Democratic Party, who adjoined the poll as a suppressive, violent, and it was highly rigged. The election was highly rigged. In fact, we've not seen that kind of election for a very long time in this country. It was one of a kind. A governor that came to power through violence, through rigging. Is that a governor? We all know how he came into power in the first place. How he was declared the governor of Imo State in January 2020 by the Supreme Court, which had then nullified the declaration of Emeka Ihadoha of the People's Democratic Party, I beg your pardon, as the winner of the March 9th, 2019 governorship election that was held in the state. And then the APC candidate had emerged fourth in the election according to the results declared by INEC. However, the Supreme Court had other ideas. They held the results from the 388 polling units and they said those results were not added during the exercise. So, as such, Hope Uzodimma was declared the governor of Imo State. And that was how he became the governor. And ever since then, people have been faulting the re-election of Governor Hope Uzodimma as the governor of Imo State. Someone that came into power by rigging. A lot of people have opposed the return of Hope Uzodimma as the governor of Imo State. They've taken a hard look at Hope Uzodimma's alleged bloody reign as a governor. because they have highlighted that his tenure has so far been characterized by bloodletting, by destruction of lives and properties, a governor who is against his own people, who has shared the life of his own people. So who is he now trying to govern in the state when he's against his own people, when he's against the Imolites, the people of Imo State? And they've taken a hard look at Hope Uzodimma as the governor of the state, and they've seen that he's not worth it. But you see that the nature in which he came into power, was that he rigged his way into power, according to many, especially the opposition party and Nigerians at large. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this issue now? They've been a shocking the discovery of how Governor Hope Uzodimma violated the appropriations law. As a governor, he spent 2.5 billion on government house vehicles without budgetary allocation, and it is illegal for a governor to go ahead and spend such huge amounts of money without budgetary allocation from the State House of Assembly, without them approving that budget. So that budget was not approved. So how come Hope Uzodimma, used that amount of money to go purchase those vehicles without budgetary allocation from the State House of Assembly? So, my country people, Nigerians have said, by their fruits you shall know them. The north, the south, the east and west. Nigerians know their governors. Those who they elect to work for them, and those who were imposed on them for some other reasons. By the time he is done with Imo State, to repair the damages will be very difficult. They don't seem to be a man who has the guts to question this man. Well, it is so funny how Nigeria became worse after the colonizer left. Greed is really dangerous. All the Nigerian politicians are the problem of this country. This man is an INEC and an APC court governor. See him face, Supreme Court governor. This man is just serving against his own people, who will come after him in a short time. He should ask Obiano, the former governor of Anambra State. This is the worst governor of all times. But yet, he is just there. The Supreme Court violated the Nigerian laws to appoint him governor. He's a product of violation. So do you expect him to be a keeper of law? Guys, all these are reactions from Nigerians. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.